July is International Month of Friendship, so throughout the month we'll be celebrating the wonderful friends of the Irish Chamber Orchestra. If you sign up to become a friend this month, you'll get 10% off. And if you're already a friend and a new sign-up mentions your name, you'll get some free concert tickets. To kick off the celebrations, here's an interview with Vanessa Sweeney, a long-time friend of the ICO and an inspirational violin teacher from Dublin. We spoke a while ago about her experience as a friend of the Irish Chamber Orchestra and what makes it such a special group to be part of. Now, I think I remember the first time we met was in Heidelberg. The orchestra were there, and I think you were on a friends trip, an ICO friends trip, and without giving away too many backstage secrets, what can you remember about coming along on tour with us?
Well, there was a fantastic feeling. I think I felt a bit like a footballer. You know the way footballers follow their teams? Well, it's seldom that musicians get a chance to follow their team. And it was the most gorgeous thing that we had, this wonderful organisation that had this possibility that we were able to go and follow our favourite team of musicians and be part of their experience in Heidelberg. And of course, Heidelberg, wow, what a beautiful place to go anyway. We had a wonderful time there. The concerts were fabulous. If I remember, you did the Mendelssohn Reformation Symphony, which was something quite extraordinary, and I'll never forget it. And also, I think it's the first time I heard his version of the Mendelssohn Clarinet Sonata slow movement that he arranged for strings and Celeste. Is it Celeste with it as well?
That's right. That's right.
That just really appealed to me at the time. It was magical. It was fantastic. And of course, the venue was wonderful. The audience, which were not just us, they were ordinary German people, and they were as enthusiastic as the friends of the orchestra. And it was wonderful to see the ICO on that European stage and we were so proud of you all that night. Absolutely.
I've got a really specific memory of it, actually, because as I say, I think it was the first time that I'd met you. But I remember we were it was really beautiful weather, and we were just chatting before the concert. And you were telling me that you'd been to there'd been some talks or something that you'd been to, as well as coming to the concert.
That's right. Hugh Maguire, he did some talk about the history and the art in and around Heidelberg. It was a lovely little addition now to the whole musical side of things. You know, it was brilliant, and it was really fun to be part of this ICO family. And it was the first time I became an official friend, because I'd always been, of course, a huge follower because of my daughter Nikki, who plays in the orchestra. But it was lovely to be feeling this time I wasn't just supporting her, but I'm now supporting the whole orchestra, because it is an extraordinary family.
Now, I know you come to a lot of our concerts, but you mentioned that the Heidelberg thing was your first sort of official thing, being a friend of the orchestra. But what is it about being a friend of the orchestra that makes a difference to attending the concerts?
I think it is just that feeling that you're really supporting the whole group of this. It is an extraordinary collection of musicians. They are quite outstanding, and it's just feeling even more part of it than I ever was before. And of course, I've made friends through the organisation, and of course they have organised some gorgeous little dinners and things, and little events. And I can't wait for the next tour we're going to go on.
I bet. Neither can I.
I mean, isn't it always fun to get on a bus trip? Ever since you were a kid and you went on a school bus trip somewhere, we don't lose that when we get older. Absolutely not.
Vanessa.
Thanks very much, Matt. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's brilliant. Thank you so much for dropping in, having a chat with me today. And of course, thank you for all your support of the ICO and all the friends of the orchestra. And I hope you can come on tour again with us soon.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
Take care, Vanessa. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
and I'll
Matt.
see everybody again next week.